Work zones, a familiar sight on roads around the country during the summer, but ignoring the zones around the orange barrels is causing ODOT and state troopers to see red. Ellie Jansen tells us why.
The men and women working inside these work zones aim for one common goal: to keep everybody on the road safe. It's important that we strive to do the same for them. The people working on protecting roadways carry many different titles like trooper, maintenance worker, EMT, and tow truck operator. But the Ohio State Highway Patrol says their more important titles are mother, father, son, and daughter. Local law enforcement encourages everyone to play their part by taking precaution while entering the work zones and paying attention to signs in order to keep everybody safe.
I mean, there's plenty of notice that ODOT does a good job of setting the stuff up beforehand. It's not a surprise. Like if the speed's being reduced, they put reduce ahead signs in, and so again, it's just a matter of just focusing on your driving. We just want these people to make sure that they're following the laws, and then also be on the lookout for these workers. Make sure that these people can go home safe at the end of the night.
75% of citations in work zones are for speed violations, with more than 100 citations, including people exceeding 100 miles per hour. From 2019 to 2023, there were 24,642 crashes within Ohio roadway work zones. Between 2019 to 2024, there were over 9,000 injuries and 102 fatalities in those same work zones. In District 1 work zones alone, there have been 141 injured and 1 fatality in 2024. In June, Governor Mike DeWine increased enforcement of Ohio law within work zones to have more troopers and motorcycle and aviation units to monitor different crash-causing violations. ODOT workers want motorists to understand that work zones are their office, and they want to make it home at the end of the day.
I don't think people realize, what it's like to be in one of these work zones. I've stood there when you've got traffic just a few feet away from you going 70 mile an hour plus. It's really scary, and you're only a few feet away from tragedy. And so we really like to hit home the message that, hey, these are people, right? These are people, they have families, they do things outside of work.
Many people see these zones as an inconvenience, but they're essential to drivers. Whether they're enhancing safety features or improving road conditions, it's important to follow work zone rules even when workers aren't present. In Allen County, I'm Ellie Jansen.
Thank you, Ellie.